Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Francis. I'm from Singhai Marine Services Singapore. So actually today's presentation, my colleague from China is supposed to be here with me, but due to some last-minute arrangement, he's unable to make it. So I'll do the presentation on his behalf. Yeah. While waiting for the PowerPoint slides, actually I put up some PowerPoint slides so it's easier for explanation. What Singhai is doing is that we are a crewing agent. We're in business for 20 years, and we supply a lot of crew to our clients. So internationally, so we have companies like Maersk, BW, Hefner, CMA, CGM, MSC. All these are our good clients that we supply to them. So our core is mainly the Chinese, but we do provide other non-Chinese nationalities for our client. So today's topic is about port state control. Why we are talking about port state control? Because it's not that we're here to sell this product, but because this is a value added to our clients. And our clients are quite happy what we are doing for them, especially when the vessels call to China. And that is the reason why we are here to share this thing. Also, we'd like to thank Nicholas, Captain Ling, for giving us this opportunity. Like I said, we are partners. We work very closely together. And for Captain Ling Singapore and Shanghai, we also help to organize the event. So lately, also, we have a lot of interest in the Chinese crewing. For the last 6 months to 1 year, a lot of inquiry and a lot of renewed interest in using Chinese crew. So probably everybody is aware that there's a huge shortage of crew in the world, and many new vessels are coming out, and many of them are built in China. So I think naturally, and Chinese crew today, before some of them are very concerned about communication and things like that, but it's no more like that. Chinese crew, they are very good crew. And especially if you come from a proper crewing agency like us, there are also other crewing agencies. We are just not into crewing, but also into crew training. So we partners the owners and conduct the non-STCW courses for them. And that way, we can add value to a lot of this crew and so that they can adapt very well to what they are doing. Okay, the agenda for today will be the PSC information and statistics. So I'm here to share a bit of the statistics, what's happening for the past year in China, the IMO compliance, how can Singhai Marine Services assist ship owners and managers in this area, and what are the examples that we have done for our owners. So as you're aware, that as highlighted in the Tokyo MOU last annual report, concerns have been raised on the notable increase of detention rate relating to insufficient maintenance of ship. So this is in the 2023, we're in 2024. So whatever they do, the detention rate is still going up, increased propulsion and auxiliary machinery deficiencies, and detainable deficiencies on ISM, and increased RO responsible detentions. These are some of the pictures that put up. If you go to the MOU website, you will see. What are these pictures? Actually, they have a contest going on for all the PSCO. All the port state officers put up photograph. In a year, they will select the best photograph and say this is the best photograph, and so and so. So that's why the port state control officers are actually motivated to put up good photographs to get recognized. So that you can see why in 2023, they put up 13,000 photographs, submitted the PSC officers for the photo competition. I think. So what happened through our experience when a PSCO go on board a ship, and what goes through the mind of the ship owners and managers, especially when there's a time difference. Usually the master will inform the office of the visit and hope that all goes well. But sometimes things don't go as it is. Their cargo commitment or future compliance with the ship may be affected. So sometimes it is just like a horse race. We are very anxious, and everybody hopes that everything, the outcome is good. So as a protective agency, which is a common name used, actually, I think that is not the correct word to use, protective agency. It should be owner's representative agency. That is a proper word. But in shipping, in everywhere, most of the country, they use the word loosely, which is, I think, it's better to use representative agency. We can share with you more, and you can most welcome to get in touch with us if you need more statistics or more information. International MOU and PSC statistics, altogether, as we are all aware, there are 9 MOUs and across 130 countries. And China itself is in the Tokyo MOU, it's in the red. You can see the area. This is the basic process. All of us are aware of this. Ship call, we find out whether the ship is targeted or not, and they will locate or they postpone inspection, and they go on board to check for deficiencies, they record, they submit, and they do the calculation whether this ship is okay or not. And that goes through the whole round. You can see from this chart that China has the highest inspection record. Contribution by authorities. There's a reason behind it. We have clients who ask us this question, why China is so active? Well, basically China, because there's so many ports called, there's about probably 50 ports, and there are a lot of PSCO officers, and China being China, they always want to do a very good job on top of whatever they're doing. So you can see China is the highest. This is on some of the statistics. All the statistics is achievable. You can get it from the Tokyo MOU or from the MSA where we got it from them. Number of detention after the pandemic period has gone up a lot. 1,333 in 2023. Number of deficiencies, 75,000. In China, the number of inspections carried out is 7,721. Right? You see in China there, compared to the rest of the MOUs, of the rest of the countries doing inspection, it's always the highest. And detention rate is also the highest in China. Somehow or other, we do receive a lot of call in the middle of the night, and we have a team of people to assist our owners, our clients, to solve some of these problems. Total inspection 30,000, Tokyo MOU, China already hit 7,002, it's 25%. Whereas Paris MOU is only 16,000 inspections. Number of inspections, which I have shared earlier, 30,000. Detention percentage, China PSC, you can see 9.4. 727 ships detained by China, with detention rate of 9.42%. So many of our clients ask us, what is this happening? They want to know, they want to understand clearly what is happening in China, why they have so much problem when they call in China, and maybe some other places they don't have such problem, so big a problem. So that's where we come in and we share with them about how the China will, how they carry out their work. This is also the statistics that we have earlier. So what are common Code 30 and Code 17 in China, which I know all of us do not like to have. So these are common things. You can see on the website what are the Code 30 and what are Code 17. Another thing is that, what do we expect in the coming years or the coming months? Are you going to step up or go down? We can tell you that there will be more inspections and there will be more issues for owners going to China. The reason I share with you is why. China is never lacking of port state officers. They're training a lot of port state officers, and they always want to be recognized as one of the most hardworking or forthcoming countries to do an inspection. And there's a lot of, sometimes there are times where we have miscommunication with the ships, especially when you have foreign crew, non-speaking Chinese coming to China. Share a bit on what is CIC, which all of us are very aware of this. It's a concentrated inspection regime. Usually start from 1st of September to the 30th of November. During this period, they will pick on certain topic and they go hard on it. For example, on September the 3rd, this month, at its Weihai Maritime Safety Administration, this is on the website they put up, it's nothing. They detain vessels. Now, they detain the vessels based on the pyro assessment. They selected the vessel, they go on board and detain the vessel. But before that, they know this vessel is under PI, Priority 1. So sometimes we have a good relationship with them. We're able to find out whether the ship is targeted or not. Officers go on board. This ship definitely was detained. It's in Weihai. They check everything. More than one staff go on board. This is another issue that came up earlier in the year in April. I'm sure that all the owners are aware of this. What was the targeted inspection? This is called the Traffic Safety Law of the People's Republic of China, because of one incident that they make all the ships have to go through a very thorough inspection check. For this item, we receive a lot of calls from our owners and from our clients. Ship always test the engine before they sail out or sail in. During testing, nothing happened, but when cast off, always something happened. So a lot of issues, and then we have to help them, to explain to them what is going on, and we try to mitigate the situation because of this. Yeah. So this year, 2024, we started on this. We'll be on MLC, all of us are aware. And China, they're checking very thoroughly on this. The seafarer wages, the employment agreement, the contract duration, and the working conditions on board the ship. We have very close relationship with the Chinese PSCOs. There are about 400 PSCOs in China, and it's keep increasing, and about 80 over ports in China. Our head office is in Shanghai. We have about 10 branch offices throughout the whole of China. And to assist the owners, we have a team of people. Right, team of people means we have qualified people to help them. We have chief engineers, we have masters, to be able to have a dialogue and explain to the PSCO what is going on, because they speak in the same language, and for example, where to get spare parts and where to get the thing clarified. So these are the 10 famous ports in China where I have a lot of detention calling these ports. Shanghai, Ningbo, Qingdao, Tianjin, all these Zhoushan. These are very rigorous inspection ports. So how can we assist? How do we assist our owner? So as a value add to our clients, when our client ship, when we supply our crew to them, they have a problem, they always call us and we try to help them to straighten out things. Okay, we can act as a port representative agency. It's a different role from a port agency because we understand the culture more, we work with them. In the later slide, we show how we work with them, and we're able to get to predict what is going on, and then we try to mitigate the situations. Same time now, September 25th to 27th, we're having a seminar. Singhai Marine Services is the only agency in China to do seminar and workshop training for PSCOs. The one behind all are PSCOs. Now it's going on in Shenzhen. So we are conducting the 9. This is the 8. We conduct the 9. So every year we do this workshop. So we understand their mindset, what they're looking for, why some ships are detained, why some of the ships, they are so hard on them, why some ships, how we can mitigate the situations. We also arrange visits for clients to office. If there are issues, we can bring them to the office and we can talk to the PSU. These are directors. Some of the center one are not just inspectors. So to support our client in this area, we have a team of very experienced masters and chief engineers explained, because it's important to able to communicate with the PSU. For example, certain things are not working. We have to explain that how fast we can get it done, where to get the spare parts, and what to do, and what sort of report to put up so that it is acceptable and clear the vessels. So we have a team there 24/7, right? And we're conducting a seminar for them. We know what they're targeting. And we have a vast network across the Chinese port. I think that is a very strong advantage for us. So example of tasks we do conduct pre-inspection at Anchorage. Some ships has issues, so we help them resolve. We can go to the Anchorage and do some inspection, things like that. We can provide labor and spare parts, speedily get the thing rectified, or able to explain and talk to the PSU that we can get this done because we have this along the way. All right? And so we liaise with the PSC office on behalf of ship owners. And sometimes we secure additional time so that they don't straight away put a code 17 or 30 there, which is very difficult to unwind. Definitely cannot unwind. So, and the most one thing, we facilitate the communication. Many times we realize that it is a lot of miscommunication between masters, especially non-speaking Chinese, and a PSU, because maybe sometimes a different cultural split or some misunderstanding. So when we go in between, we speak the same language, we're able to smoothen up things. So in conclusion, we have been providing this service for 20 years. We have a pool of about 8,000 seafarers, many are Chinese. And we provide the highly skilled Chinese seafarers who are proficient in English to international shipping companies engaged in global trade. So as a value-added service, we provide this PSC inspections assistance at the Chinese ports. So these are the references that we have taken from. So if you have any inquiries, anything that you'd like to know more, we have a website, you can go there, or you can contact me. I can give the name card to anyone who wish to find out a bit more. With that, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you.